And then there's like this dichotomy of why people are angry or what they're angry about. Like those who are, let's take action now, and then those who are like, does BP even know what's in those chemical dispersants they're dumping into the ocean? Like, have they tested it? Do they know it's safe? And I don't understand how people expect to get everything they want. Because, I mean, do you want immediate action, or do you want them to take the time to make sure that what they're doing is going to work? And, I mean, there are benefits in that, but at the same time, that means waiting and possibly letting the situation get worse from inaction. And, I mean, I feel like what I'm saying is probably something you really didn't need to have said to you. But take, for example, like how the new skimmer that I mentioned earlier is being planned to be used near the wellhead rather than closer to shore. And apparently some local officials are pretty frustrated that there is a wait before the skimmer is being put into action, and that the skimmer won't be used to help prevent oil from coming onto vulnerable coastlines. And forgive me again, like, I don't know how to clean up a massive oil spill, but I do also hope that you'll forget this spin-off of the utilitarian doctrine. But I mean, since there's not much that can be done right now in the way of greatest good for the greatest number, then there can be steps taken towards minimal harm and least damage, right? And don't think I'm trying to like alleviate any of the blame on BP, because I mean, let's face it, they're a very large party to blame. Very large party to blame. They deserve a lot of the blame here for this situation. But I mean, at the same time, I'm pretty confident that they're cleaning up that oil spill to the best of their ability. Is that naive of me to think that? Because oil is, I mean, literally, it's their business. That's what they work with. They know oil better than I know oil, and I'm sure they know oil better than most people know about oil. And if they feel like using the skimmer closer to the wellhead is going to be more effective because that's where the oil is thickest, then where's the wrong in them wanting to put it there? And I mean, there are teams working out there, and they're trying to do their best to work and let that oil clean up as quickly and safely and as effectively as possible. And even ignoring the ridiculous amount of oil that they have to clean up, I can at least recognize that it's not going to be an easy task, and that it's going to take a very long time, and it's an excruciating and difficult process. But like, the mess is in many ways a mess, like politically and environmentally and economically. It's just very complicated. Now, Marky, now that I've probably successfully skirted around your topic, some housekeeping business. One, we legit need to talk about Infinitus sometime, and soon. Preferably in real time, so Skype or IRL sometime. Please. 2, Toy Story 3 sometime, you and me. It'll be awesome. I've heard it was really good, but I don't want to see it in 3D, mostly because I didn't see the first 2 in 3D. I also don't want to see Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows in 3D, because I haven't seen the first 6 in 3D. But anyway, Toy Story 3. I was gonna say probably next weekend, because this weekend's busy, but then I remembered that I'm busy next weekend, and it's really silly of me to forget, because I mean, I just mentioned Infinitus, so I probably should have remembered about that. Part 3. You didn't remind me again after the first time I mentioned it, so I had to remember to make it myself. Also, I might want that summer mix that I burnt you back, because I'm trying to perfect, like, the song list on it. And, like, after I burnt it for you, I kept thinking that there are songs I could have put on there, or songs that I had put on the other mix that could be better suited for the summer mix. And anyway, I would like your feedback on it as a whole. And part 4 is me trying to think of your topic for tomorrow. I don't know, I feel weird, like, it's very difficult to have a good discussion if we only have one video per topic. And so, like, either we have multiple videos on the same topic, or we have less involved topics, because there are so many things I could want, like, that I can think of wanting to hear you talk about on this topic alone, and then there are other things that are completely unrelated that I want to hear you talk about, but I guess they can wait. And some of them, I mean, are slightly related. Like, I thought about asking you to talk, like, to brush up on the situation in Haiti, because you talked about how you like knowing that people are still thinking about the oil spill in the Gulf. I mean, my friends and I, we prayed about Haiti for months, and I haven't heard anything about it in a while. So, yeah. So I suppose you could talk about that, or if you have something to say, I guess, on people again. They confuse me greatly. A large portion of them do. So if you want to talk about people, I know you don't like them, I'm sorry, but yeah. Haiti, people, or I suppose whatever else you want to talk about. And with that, Mark, I'll see you tomorrow.